uh, uh,
You're always the one that goes first.
oh, okay. What is up, guys? Speedy here, bringing you season 2 of the Kevin Squared podcast. Yes, that I said that right. Season 2 of the Kevin Squared podcast. Welcome, guys. It's been forever.
It's been a year.
Has it been a year?
Well, I think.
I don't even remember the last time we even put up a podcast. It's been so long.
It was like March.
Oh my god. What if it's like, is this deja vu, dude? It's like we just keep doing the same cycle. We say we're gonna start a podcast, and we stop it, and then we come back to it another year later.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, this is I guess a rebooted version of the podcast.
Okay, no, I'm stupid. It's been 9 months.
Okay, so it hasn't even been a full year, but yeah, rebooted version of the podcast where we're still gonna talk about the same stupid stuff we've been talking about. It hasn't really been that stupid, I guess. Last time we talked about mental health, from what I recall.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And aliens.
Oh yeah, alien conspiracies. So today's we're gonna just jump right into it, unless you got something else to say beforehand before we actually start.
Did you get your food stamps?
No, I haven't gotten my food stamps yet.
Oh.
Actually.
Did you get an appointment though?
Oh yeah, I got my appointment. Yeah. So basically, no, we're both pretty poor people, so we gotta get that food stamps because in the college life is demands food. So.
I think anybody's life.
Anybody? Nah, just college students need food to survive. But yeah, no, I haven't got it. Yeah, because you need to do an interview, and I haven't done it yet. But I think I'm doing it on Tuesday or something like that. And we're recording this podcast on Saturday.
Today's.
Is it Saturday?
Oh,
now?
I guess Saturday.
Yeah, it's technically Saturday now.
All right. So what do you want to talk about first?
I was gonna bring up the whole Pewdipie versus T.series scandal. Not scandal. It's not even a scandal. It's like a drama, I guess. It's been floating around for the past couple of months.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
When I first found out who T.series was, I was kind of confused because I thought it was like a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Just like Pewdipie. I thought it was like somebody that made funny shit, and then I found out it's a fucking Indian, like, music and
oh yeah, they're like
shit
a music
channel.
company.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? How they got so many followers? And then I realized that India is a massive country.
It is.
But it's not very affluent country because they're very poor.
Oh,
but
yes.
I found out that they have this program or something where they gave free internet to people. They gave them like, I don't know how many gigabytes to use for free.
Was that Google that did that, or?
No, it was like
I know Google's doing something.
It was like a free company.
They're trying to do something similar.
It was like a private company,
like
in India or some shit.
Yeah.
And they did that for like everybody, I guess. And so everybody had free access to it. They just had to find a way to like get to it on a device. So then I was like,
so they can subscribe to PewDiePie, obviously, right?
I was like, okay, that makes sense then. They got everybody on the internet now, so they're all just gonna fucking watch that shit. I don't even really understand what it is, honestly. But yeah, PewDiePie is doing a really good job of like milking the fuck out of it for.
Oh yeah, dude! Like literally almost every video, T.series.
Yeah.
So this.
I play Fortnite for T.series, and then he played some other game yesterday.
Oh my god.
To stop T.series, and I was just like, and then he made that fucking song.
Oh yeah,
Bitch Lasagna.
Yeah, Bitch Lasagna. That's my favorite song, dude. Literally listen to it every day before I go to work.
I mean, that shit does go hard, honestly.
It does. Oh, he put out a video yesterday of him reviewing books.
Oh yeah.
He reviewed a book like this is the end or something. Yeah, and then today I think it's today that he uploaded a video with Elon Musk.
Like with him?
Well, like, he's not with them. Like Elon Musk. Well, PewDiePie does this thing called meme reviews.
Yeah.
And so, Elon Musk and the guy from Rick and Morty recorded like a meme review, and he put it up on the channel.
Oh.
So it's kind of funny. They hosted meme review.
Yeah, that's epic.
So T.series ain't got nothing on that.
Yeah, and it's crazy that they're both like gaining followers still. But I think they're mostly just bots.
I think both are.
Yeah, both.
PewDiePie has a lot of bots, dude.
Yeah, they're both a lot of bots.
Do you know how much, like, I don't know, but like a lot of people like posted ads. That's the word I was looking for, ads. I know some dude like posted a billboard of like subscribe
Oh.
to PewDiePie like right on the freeway or something.
Do you know who Mr. Beast is?
Yeah, I think that was him, right?
Yeah, he went to the Super Bowl
Uh-huh.
and like he got, I think they were signs. I don't know, but like he wrote out subscribe to
Subscribe to
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
And like they made it on like the camera and they were like on the TV or some shit. And I was just like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, dude. If you're listening to this podcast right now, whether it's in the future or you know somehow you're listening to it in the past, which makes absolutely no goddamn sense, subscribe to PewDiePie, guys. Do it right now. Stop T.series.
There's actually like people that write that shit in the restrooms at school.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Here?
in the stalls. Yeah, I've seen
No
it like on
way.
the fucking in the wall by the toilet. I'm just like, wow, that's epic.
God. I usually go to the same restroom every time, and there's this writing on the wall that says, "Flush the toilet, you damn kids."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's this one in this building that says, "Flush 1 for pee, flush 2 for poop."
What? That makes no sense.
Flush twice for poop. I was just like, okay, thanks for that reminder.
Yeah, I bet you it's the janitors that actually write that. They're like, okay, janitor, you do your hard work.
And then there was one that there was a hole in the wall, and then somebody wrote like little dots to like make it look like a face,
Uh-huh.
and they were and they wrote something like inappropriate there. And I was just like,
my God.
really?
Some people wrote like an actual phone number there. They're like, hit me up or something.
I'm lonely.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you guys gotta chill.
People are weird.
Yes. Oh, you know when you said hole in the wall,
Mm-hmm.
that reminded me of a show
On Cartoon
on
Network.
Cartoon Network called
Yeah,
Hole in the Wall.
I remember.
Dude, that show was lit.
It looked so easy, but honestly, that shit was probably tough.
Yeah, it's very repetitive.
Yeah, it was literally the same thing over and over, but it's still pretty cool.
I think though,
That's why it didn't last long.
oh yeah, it didn't. That whole era of like Cartoon Network where they just didn't do cartoons was like weird. Like they
No.
had Destroy Build Destroy too.
I know, I don't think people talk about that enough.
Nah.
Like, that was weird. It was like that phase where they had like all these different like reality shows. And it's actually kind of weird because they're not even cartoons.
No, but I think that was one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, that one
Destroy
was
Build
pretty
Destroy.
cool.
What was it? There was more. There was another one called Tower Prep. It was on there for like literally a goddamn month, and then it was over.
Yeah, I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, there's a few. Not very memorable, so I can't really go off the top of my head. Do you know that Ben 10 still going on?
No, I never really watched that.
That shit started like in 2007. And how the fuck did you not watch Ben 10?
I mean, I've seen it a couple of times, but then it was like, oh, I need to watch that.
Yeah, you do. You gotta watch it right now.
I don't
We're
really.
gonna binge
I
watch it
honestly-
right now.
I honestly didn't like it that much.
Why not?
I don't know.
You not an alien?
Not that kind of alien. Like, you just get to watch and he turns into an alien. That's dumb.
That's a cool concept. Wouldn't you want to turn into like any alien?
It doesn't make any sense.
What? Yeah, it does.
What does it?
He's got level 10 technology, Kevin.
It doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? I don't understand that.
Physically and logically, it doesn't make sense that a fucking watch is gonna turn him into an alien.
You don't know what that watch is made out of or
Exactly.
what it has.
What doesn't matter? It doesn't make sense.
That does make sense. I'm telling you, level 10 technology. We're on like level 1.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's what they say in the show or something. They're like, level 10 technology. I don't know if even it's level 10 or something like that. I watched that show so much. It's my favorite show.
what was that show called? Flapjack?
Yes.
That shit was scary.
That one was actually
That barber was really creepy.
the doctor was creepy.
The barber.
The doctor.
He was a barber.
No, the doctor was creepy too.
Weren't they the same person?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were literally the exact same person. They would like he'd own 2 stores right next to each other, and he would like switch outfits between them. That was stupid. And then
I just hated the graphic design in that show.
I think I liked design.
Like when they would make it look more realistic, just it looked so ugly.
Oh, that part did look ugly. Like the opening.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Like I feel like Flapjack's like mouth is like, what the heck? It's not even like attached to his like face, dude. It's so weird. Then he lives with a whale.
He lives in a whale.
Like
That was fucking weird.
that's weirder than SpongeBob living in a pineapple.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, what if that bitch just swallowed him on accident?
What if he's actually dead? Conspiracy theory?
Oh, that reminds me of like Ed and Eddie.
Oh, I think I know where we're going with this.
I don't really remember, but it's supposedly like they're all dead.
Oh yeah. Then like each one represents like a different.
Like a sin or something.
I don't know what it is, but they represent something inside hell or something.
Yeah, cause like.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Ed Double D. I think, like he's super scared all the time. Oh, cause they all got murdered. I think.
Okay, this is allegedly got murdered by in the conspiracy theory. I don't want to get sued.
Oh, we're not Shane Dawson. Chill out.
Still though, like, so we'll get to him in a bit.
Yeah, and then like, I think they all got killed or something, and that's why they are always in the like neighborhood and they can't leave and shit.
And that's why they don't see their parents.
Yeah,
Because their parents are alive and they're not in hell. Ha ha ha.
it's funny how they make conspiracies out of every single show.
Is there a conspiracy about SpongeBob?
Well, there's a lot.
About SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
7
Oh yeah.
deadly sins. Like SpongeBob is. I don't know what SpongeBob is, but Squidward is like anger or something.
I know. I think that's dumb.
Sandy's pride. What's it called? Patrick's like, what's the word? Gluttony, like when you just eat.
Oh yes.
Just because. Mr. Krabs is obviously, what's the
Greed.
word? Greed, yeah. And then SpongeBob, I'm not sure what he is.
I don't remember.
I don't know what he is, but and then Squidward's like always angry.
I do remember the theory that like Bikini Bottom is based off like an actual
All that nuclear shit.
the nuclear bomb. Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense. That one's actually more realistic.
Yeah, it is. It is. I actually brought it up for in high school when we did the project for chemistry.
Oh yeah,
in
for the hydrogen.
sophomore year.
For
Yeah, I
hydrogen.
brought it up.
Yeah.
Like, cause I guess our teacher wanted like a fun fact or whatever, or something like something interesting about it.
Yeah.
So I brought up SpongeBob. You know me. And then I think around the same time we were also doing the American Dream stuff for Mr. Mac, our English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I also brought up SpongeBob about how SpongeBob's living the American dream. That's great where it's not. Yeah. So are you living the American dream?
No.
I am. Freaking in debt, living on no food?
Well,
yeah.
okay. Well, if you're talking about the actual reality of the American dream, not the preposterous image that people portrayed, then yes.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What do you mean? What do you mean when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no, Kevin?
Stop it. Ah, man. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I don't want to get political.
I don't know. I just wanted to Explain what the hell you meant by that.
About what?
Or like what the reality of the American dream, or like
Yeah,
what do you mean?
that people always had this image of, oh, if you work harder, then you'll be better off. But that's bullshit. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you work. You're not gonna get to the same places that other people will get that have connections or
Oh yeah, I agree.
just are born into shit. It's like, and then that goes to what I was telling you about capitalism, and like it's a flawed system, and our society is built off of a discriminatory.
Yeah.
It's embedded into the system.
I know there's a special word for it. I forget the word.
Institutionalized.
Something like that.
Well, I mean that's a little bit different.
I forget it. We're learning about this in our class. Integrated? No, it's not integrated. That's calculus.
I mean that works also. Integrated means it's like
the sum of
put into.
The area under the curve.
It's a multiple meaning word.
Yeah.
But yeah, still recording, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah,
I
it's like racism is integrated into our system, and there's literally nothing we can do about it.
Unless we vote.
But no, doesn't matter what we do.
Why?
It's just in the system. You can't.
We are the system.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
We're part of the system.
We're subjugated to the system. We're not part of it.
We are the system, Kevin.
No.
What do you mean, no?
We can't say, oh, let's not be racist and then change it. You can't do that.
Well, no, that.
Because don't you understand that this country was built off slavery?
What are you talking about?
This country was built off
No,
slavery.
It's not.
Then what the fuck was it built off of?
I'm joking. Yes, it was.
It was built off slavery.
Yes.
Slavery literally. Well, okay, not slavery ended before, but
slavery still hasn't ended. But what do you mean?
Yes, it did.
I mean, like officially.
Mental slavery is different. I'm not
talking about mental slavery.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about legitimate slaves.
Where?
I mean, here in America, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this country.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the world. Obviously, there's other places that are shit. Yes, this country was built off slavery. Even when slavery ended, there was Jim Crow laws and the separate but equal doctrine, which stated that people could be separated between blacks and whites as long as they were equal, and it was ruled constitutional.
Yes.
But it wasn't equal because they weren't funding them in the same way, and then that's when they did the Brown versus Education case, and they ruled that schools should be able to have both students, blah blah blah. Anyways, that was not that long ago. That was still in the 1900s.
Yeah.
And even after,
like less than 100 years.
And then even after that ended, we still had the whole.
We still had civil rights to go through.
Yeah, we still had civil rights. We had voting rights for women. Like, women still were subjugated to this fucking 30 years ago. And we're barely now seeing this shit with women getting or better treatment than before. But, like, the fact that the Constitution was built off of discrimination and biased, even if you change it, the system was still in place.
Yes, but the founding fathers made it so that you could change it.
Yeah, but even if it changes, legally the Constitution's changed.
Oh yeah, I mean.
But psychologically, socially, and subconsciously, it's still gonna happen.
That just takes time, though, for it to change.
It's not going to.
Well, you just proved that it could change.
No, legally it could change. Socially, it's not.
Oh yeah,
There's
always going to be that 1%.
It could theoretically change, but it's not going to. I don't think, and not in our lifetime, anyways. Because people would say, "Oh, you have the same rights as me," blah blah blah. Yes, legally, I have the same rights as a white man, or as a black man, as a woman, etc.
As a Apache helicopter.
Yes, as a fucking helicopter. a fucking pencil if I want to identify that way, but I digress. But institutionally, we see this in the prison system, like fucking I don't know, I don't know what the percentage is now, but at one
For
point,
what?
black people in the country, at one point it was like 13%.
48%.
Well, I don't know right now. It's not 48%. There's no.
I'm just throwing out numbers.
But
That's what I read last
the
time.
number I read statistically was like 13% of the country is black people, and they make up 48% of the prison system. And like, how does that make sense? How does the lowest popular demographic override the population in the fucking prisons?
Oh yeah.
And like, that's all just because they're targeted. And during the
Well, yeah, it could be that they're targeted.
yeah, because like the whole prison, the legislative, the legal system is created to be biased. It's biased because
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, okay, I'm not gonna argue that. It is biased.
yeah, and that's my point. That even though legally they have the same rights, they're still not going to be treated the same way.
But what I'm saying is that eventually it will change. It's just like you said, maybe not in our lifetime.
Well, that's going to take a long time,
Unless
and I don't see that happening. It's just, how do you change something that's been around for hundreds of years?
Well, we did it.
Huh?
What do you mean we did it?
What do you mean we did it?
That's literally the idea of American.
No, it's not.
So we were ruled by the British, right?
That's my point, and then just makes it worse because we fucking said, "Oh, let's leave British because they don't let me be who I want to be,"
Yeah.
and then they come here, and then they fucking just kick out the Native Americans, and it's just like, bruh, what are you doing? First of all, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But anyways, and then they say all this shit, but then they're still saying like, "Oh, slaves are not good." Like, what? Like, they're just doing the same
Slaves
thing.
are not good.
Well, black people, they're not equal to them. They saw them as inferior.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Right? So then they're just basically just running away from a problem and then doing the same thing as the British in a different way. Because they're
It's
just
justified through the manifest destiny. That's what they're doing.
yeah, that's stupid.
I
That shit
know.
is stupid.
It's our God-given right to conquer the land. Wait, what?
That's stupid. Like, I don't understand how that even makes sense to them. Like, how did they come up with the notion that they were the ones that were chosen to do that? It doesn't make sense to me.
You see, it all goes back to the ancient pyramids,
Oh,
Kevin.
fuck your pyramids.
It all goes back to the pyramids. I really want to have a solid discussion about these pyramids, man.
I didn't research that yet.
Oh,
I think I fell asleep when I was watching that video.
goddamn.
Because it was like 2 a.m.
So the reason that as I say that is because I believe that the ancient pyramids were not built by the Egyptians, nor by the Mesopotamians, or nor by any other, or maybe there were some race here that built them, but definitely not like within the past 1,000 years or 5,000 years, for the matter of fact. I believe that they were here before for 12,000 years ago, which is way longer than the Egyptians were around. That's all I'm gonna say right now. 'Cause
I thought you said they did build them.
the Egyptians?
Yes.
No, I said they didn't.
Yes, no, you didn't. You said they did.
When did I say that?
I told you there was aliens, and you're like, no, they did it this way and that way. I was just like, no, that's not possible.
That was another person.
How you gonna tell me? It was like 2 weeks ago.
Bro, no, I'm telling you, Egyptians did not build the pyramids. There's no freaking way they could have done that with the technology they had.
That was my argument, and you said, yeah, but they did it slowly. They did
That
it
was
in
not
layers.
me. That wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
That was
bro.
not
We
me.
were right there.
We were right there. That was our housemate, other housemate. That was not me.
She wasn't the one that said that.
I didn't say that.
She didn't even say anything about that. We were just talking about fucking 9/11 at that time.
I don't know. Point is, pyramids are not built by Egyptians. They're not freaking
And who did?
mummies.
Then who built them?
I don't know. They were
Huh?
here. They were just here.
That's not what you said last time.
What did I say last time?
Last time I told you that the aliens did it, and you're like, no, it was the Egyptians because. And I was like, that doesn't make sense.
No, you said that the Egyptians built them.
No.
And I said that the aliens
No.
built them. What do you mean?
No.
Yes.
You're tripping. I have never said that in my life. I have always said that it was the aliens because
You're the tripping.
there's no way physically that we could do that right now without using the technology. Like, it just doesn't make sense how they would be able to go up that high.
Okay, maybe you know what? Maybe you were right. I think I was just like going against you just because I wanted to go against
Yeah,
you.
you cunt. I had never
But
said...
that's not my belief. I do believe that the aliens built the pyramids.
Yeah, because there's no way that they did it manually without the technology. It just...
I mean, you take a look at Mars. Have you heard about that conspiracy theory?
No.
That there's like a pyramid on Mars that looks kind of like the one on Earth in the same like orientation and everything.
There's no pyramids on Mars.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Yes, you don't know that. How do you know that?
Because I never heard that.
Until now. Well, I'll show you after the pictures. And then, because there's also that face on Mars. That one's weird. I don't know if that one's like actual, like baloney, or actually there's actually a face on Mars.
It's Photoshop.
You don't know that.
Just like the moon landing.
No, don't even get me started on the moon landing.
I'm just kidding. I think it was real.
But I guess I haven't told the audience the story
About the moon landing?
about the moon landing. Yeah.
No.
Well, guys, you're in for a trip. Well, I'm not gonna explain everything, but so basically, people think the moon landing is faked because there's this guy called Stan Lee, not the Stan Lee that we all know and love, but some guy called Stanley, like literally just one word, Stanley. But the U.S. government basically had to allegedly make a copy of a fake moon landing just in case we failed, because we were in Cold War with Russia, and we didn't want to fail. So if we failed, we had a backup. And then we actually made it to the moon, and that footage gets leaked, and people say we faked the moon landing. So there you go. There you have it. That's my story for today. Yep.
And then we never went back.
Oh no, we didn't. Which is strange.
Yeah, that's why people think that it was fake. Like, why didn't anybody go back if it was really real? But
Well, we didn't go back because there's aliens there.
I mean, I would assume that there was no reason to go back. I mean, it's the fucking moon. What are we gonna do with it?
Colonize it?
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't think the moon is good for that. It's too small.
You can use it as a base.
I guess, but why? It just takes so long to get there.
Well, yes.
So why would you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, did you?
I mean, it's easier to have a base like in low Earth orbit actually, but but if you could like bring materials like comets and asteroids on the planet I was gonna say Mars on the moon, then it'd be easier to like I guess mine it. I don't know, mine it. I guess just take it straight to Earth. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't either.
What were you gonna say?
The rover on Mars died.
Oh yeah, it did die.
I think it was.
No, but before the Mars rover, the moon. I feel like we didn't go back because like there was aliens there. I feel like Nail and the other two guys saw something there. And like they're hiding it from us.
I don't know.
Because he's really strongly against going to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of weird that somebody that went to the moon wouldn't want to go.
You'd think they want to go back and like explore more, but no.
Yeah. I don't know, that is weird.
But yeah, you can go research that. There's actually a video about an interview they did where like their faces are stone cold. It's like literally like right after they got out of the moon landing. It's not really right after, because they were like in quarantine for like 28 days or something. And right after they did an interview, and their faces are like stone cold. So, yeah, go watch that video.
Yeah,
But-
you would think they'd be more enthusiastic after being the first people on the moon.
But they're not. And it's really weird. They're like kind of robotic. I don't know.
Maybe they are robots.
Mr. Krabs is a robot. But yeah, the Curiosity rover did die. Not Curiosity. Opportunity.
Opportunity, I was gonna say. Opie.
Opie, yeah. That's what Elon called it.
Yeah, I saw people tweeting about it, and I was like, oh, rip. People wrote poems and shit.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Oh my God.
Curiosity Rover was like saying thank you, Opportunity Rover, like the page
Oh, really?
or something. And I was just like, no, that's epic.
No, that's family talk right there.
Yeah. I don't.
It was supposed to last 90 days.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
And
it
it
was,
lasted, what, 15 years?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Honestly, there's so many memes about it. That's why you should go subscribe to Pewdipie. Go watch his meme review. He did a whole video about these memes. I think there was one where like it said, oh, I was supposed to be here for like 90 years, and then it says 14 years later, my time is now. No, it's funny. What was it? Was that the first one on there?
I don't know.
So I do know that the Curiosity is the newest one there. They can barely do anything. Like literally nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know we're gonna send one soon where that's gonna like dig down into the ground or something. Like actually drill into the ground.
How do they even get there?
What do you mean?
The rover. Like, how do they put them there?
They shoot them into space.
On a spaceship?
No, yes, kind of. Yeah, it's like a capsule, kind of.
How do they get there?
Let me like fully explain it in detail.
Like, do they control it from like the base or some shit?
That would be extremely difficult.
So then, how do they aim it there on perfectly? I don't get it. It's hard. That sounds really hard.
It is very hard. You see what they do is they do this thing called math
Mm-hmm.
and physics.
Mm-hmm.
And so they make a suggested. Actually, I don't even know myself. I haven't gotten that far. Actually, I have gotten that far in physics, but I'm too tired to explain this. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. We're recording this podcast late on a Friday night, which is now a Saturday morning. And I've literally got 3 hours of sleep. Because I had to turn in some freaking dumb essay and some stupid homework that you guys don't want to hear about. Because college is boring. But it's not as boring as this audiobook.
Wow.
I was trying to make it seem like we had an ad read.
No.
We don't have ad reads.
But you know what's not boring?
What?
Watching your favorite gamer concert, and you can now get tickets with SeatGeek.
Oh no. You know how like awesome it would be for SeatGeek to sponsor us?
Yes,
We could be like David Dobrik.
but that's not gonna happen.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Yo, SeatGeek, hit us up once we reach the 50th podcast, We'll be up and live. We'll be your partners. And we'll make some deals. Speaking of David, I feel like he's like dying down, man.
I never followed him anyway, so I don't know. I don't understand his hype.
He's David, dude.
I don't like him.
He's the king.
His videos are stupid.
They're stupid.
Like, I mean,
But they're funny, man.
I guess they're sometimes kind of funny, but
Ouch.
then again, all YouTubers just kind of do the same thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
What about Caleb?
I mean, it's different when, like, like, bloggers.
Oh, vlogging
Yeah,
specifically?
yeah, because like I feel like they all just kind of do the same shit most of the time.
Well, we all have the same. Well, no, we don't have the same lives. Like we are all human.
Yeah, so it's like why? Why
I
do
guess just
people?
to see the differences, the tiny differences. I guess.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of good YouTubers that don't get recognition because they're doing different things. I don't know.
That just goes back to the system,
Yeah,
which is dumb. You know, Smosh got picked up again.
honestly, I don't know who that is.
Huh?
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
you do.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
How
don't.
can you not have heard Smosh and be on YouTube?
I've heard that name, but I don't know who that is. I've never seen a video.
You must be some kind of sick. I mean, you know what?
I don't know who that is.
No, I've had it with you.
I
With your bull.
did they have like a TV show or something?
No, they didn't. You know what the fuck? Like, what the hell's wrong with you, Kevin?
Smosh TV?
You be buying some fucking like reduced fat freaking peanut butter and shit,
That one's not.
and
It
you
was
don't
normal.
and you don't know what the hell Smosh is.
That's the same
either?
kind of peanut butter you get.
I don't get that freaking 25% reduced.
Well, I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed it because it was on sale.
And you don't know what Smosh is? What's wrong with you? They're like literally they were the top kingpins before Pewdipie.
I never watched that.
Ian and Anthony.
Who?
Ian and Anthony.
Mm-mm.
No, doesn't ring a bell to you?
No.
Wow. What the hell do you watch?
Basketball.
Of course.
Fortnite Ninja.
Ninja. God damn, you added only cultured swing.
Yeah, I've never really followed people that make like videos like that.
Oh yeah, but they got picked up by Red and Link. And they own their company called Majestic or something. I don't know what the actual company is called, but yeah, good for them. I was really happy for them. And then in other news, more sad news, you know that guy named Reggie?
No.
What?
Who the fuck is that?
You're disappointing me so much.
Who's Reggie?
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Who?
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Yeah.
No, I don't know who that is.
He was the president of Nintendo of America. He's the one that like said my body is ready. He made that term.
Never heard that.
He coined that. What the hell's wrong with you? What do you mean?
I've never even heard that term.
You did. You just heard it right now.
Well, I mean, I heard you say it, but I was confused.
My body is ready, Kevin.
What does that mean?
It means my body's ready.
That's not a good. It doesn't have a good connotation.
Yeah, it does. It's supposed to be uplifting.
No, that sounds like I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready to get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, that's what kind of it implies.
That's not a good thing.
He said it during you know the Wii Fit things,
No.
the balance board. Kevin, I'm gonna smack you if you don't know what that.
The what?
It was basically this sport. It's like a yoga thing for like the Wii. It was to help you exercise.
Oh, we fit?
Yeah, Wii Fit.
Yeah, I don't know what the board that you're talking about is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah, I know what Wii Fit is.
When they were first like talking about it, that's what he said. He said my body is ready
Why?
because it's ready to exercise
Oh,
and get destroyed. I guess.
okay.
But anyways, he retired.
That good?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
He did everything he had to do.
Yeah.
His body is ready.
Yes, he did. Like he ended it on a good note, which is good. You know.
Yes. What about that guy Sakurai?
Daddy Sakurai.
Is he gonna retire?
I hope he retires. Like, I don't want him to make another Smash game. He's the creator of Smash. And you know what? He actually got duped into making another Smash game.
This one?
Not this one. So when the original came out on like the Super Nintendo, like it was like very successful or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and Nintendo wanted like a sequel,
Uh-huh.
And you know, they have this thing called E3 in Los Angeles where they show off like the new games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Sakurai was there and he was like watching the Nintendo press conference. And they're like, we have a special announcement for you, all of you. We're releasing Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. And Sakurai is like, wait, what? I'm supposed to make this game?
Yeah.
Like, he literally found out that he was gonna make the next Smash Bros. Game on the spot at that conference.
That's fucked.
Yeah. And they basically said that if he didn't make it, that the reputation would probably get ruined.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't say you're gonna make a game and then not make it.
Yeah. So he was forced against his will to do it.
That's sad.
Yeah. But I mean, we're like 5 games in now, so
I mean, yeah.
I hope it stops. Like I don't want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna continue.
It just seems kind of repetitive.
It does.
It's literally the same game with different characters and mechanics on a new console.
Yes. It's
Like, why not just remake the first one?
I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, now this guy called Bowser is the president of Nintendo.
That's his real name.
It's like Doug Bowser. And it's funny. And there's been a bunch of memes. Like, oh, Bowser's like kidnapped.
Yeah, I would
fucking...
I would assume.
Yeah. And then there was like this one article on the, I don't know if it was faked or not. I saw it on Twitter. But it's like, oh, the new president's name is based on a Pokemon or something.
A Pokemon.
I'm like, wait, what? Doug Bowser's a Pokemon? And on the comments there was a bunch of pictures of the Doug trios.
Oh, the fucking. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's so stupid. Any new games, Kev?
No. But. The simulation theory.
Simulation theory.
Yeah. It's been prevalent lately. Well, at least in, like, my life. Because I was watching a video about it. And I was like, okay, this is stupid.
The life is stupid? Yes, I agree.
No, the fucking theory, I think that's stupid.
You don't think we're in a simulation?
No.
Really?
That's so dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it does make sense. It makes the most amount of sense.
No, it doesn't. And then my friend was like, being
Kevin,
stupid.
Wake up.
It's stupid.
Wake up, Kevin.
Because they were talking about video games and how video games don't have like the rendering power to like render the entire map. It only renders what's in front of you. So that like, everything behind you isn't rendered in. So you have to like look at it and it renders in, and then that's why it's in detail. But you can't render the entire thing at once because it doesn't have enough power or something. And then it talked about the like the fact that like in GTA like you're like doing your own thing, but then there's still like cars driving around by themselves and people, and it's just like they're just there like on their own. And then that's when I was like, well, that alone disproves the theory, because in real life people act independently, and it's not like you're just walking down and you're fucking the people around you are just there doing the same shit. What if you don't have control
over that part of the simulation?
Then who the fuck does?
People in charge.
Oh yeah, and they're controlling fucking 7 billion people?
AI?
No.
Artificial intelligence?
No.
What if this has already happened?
No.
What if we are a product of artificial intelligence?
Because if it was true, don't you think
what if we are a robot?
We're self-aware already, correct? People think that this is a real thing, therefore we're self-aware. Do you think if we were in a simulation, those people wouldn't fucking reboot us or some shit? Or erase our minds?
Why would they?
Because we're aware. It's just like if
but
a fucking robot.
Huh? We still question it.
That's why.
They don't know.
So why would we question it? They don't want you to question it. Just like if
How do you know they don't want us to question it? Maybe that's what the
Well,
experiment
if there was a
is.
fucking robot right now that became self-aware, do you think we just let it become self-aware and try to fucking find a way to like,
Well, that's what they're doing right now.
huh?
That one creepy robot, with the
Well,
bald one,
yeah,
they're letting that shit like run loose.
yeah,
Like,
but is this one? There's 7 billion of us.
yeah, I don't know about that shit. That's what they want you to think. You think she was the only one?
No, well, obviously she's not the only one, but she's the one that we talk about because
Well, yes.
either way, it's not a like fucking a million of them.
No.
Simulation theory is dumb. Because I think life is stupid and meaningless, but that doesn't mean that.
Oh yeah, life meaning is dumb and meaningless. I'm an emo boy.
That doesn't mean it's fucking a simulation. That also doesn't mean that it's not worth doing something.
Well, no.
Regardless, we have fucking feelings that we can't control. And thoughts and shit, so it is what
You know, thoughts are just electrical byproducts of our brain.
Yes, so are memories.
Yes. So, like, what kind of trips me up is like, how far can we break? Like, how far can science go to where like we're just fucking like robots? You get me? Because like, if we can build another person, if we're just like electrical like stuff, then we're really robots. We're really, really complex robots.
No.
Why not?
No.
Don't even know.
Because we have hearts.
So a robot can have a heart. It can have.
No, it can't.
Yeah, it can.
It doesn't have a fucking heart that's keeping it alive.
It could if it wanted.
No, it
to.
can't.
What do you mean no?
How the fuck can you put a robot with the... It wouldn't be a
Okay,
robot.
so a robot needs power, right? It
Yeah.
needs electricity to run.
Yeah, it's not a heart.
It's a battery. Our heart is a freaking battery.
No, it's not.
It pumps in blood and out.
Yeah.
So
It's a heart.
you know what a circuit does?
Well, that's electricity.
It
This
pumps
is blood.
in and out electricity.
This is not electricity. It's blood.
You know what blood's made out of?
Iron.
Freaking iron. You
Yeah.
know what that produces?
Rust.
When it's moving
Rust.
at like a high velocity?
Rust.
No, it doesn't produce rust. It produces electric and magnetic fields.
And? Do you know how much of that is actually fucking iron in our blood?
No,
Not a lot.
not a lot. Yeah, I know.
It's mostly
I
water.
was just trying to trip you up.
It's not the same. You can't compare a heart. They might function similarly or whatever,
It's a
but
very complex battery. It's a very complex mitochondria.
mitochondria is
But-
plural.
Oh yeah, or facts right there.
We went over this.
I still believe in the simulation theory.
No.
I feel like it's possible,
No.
but I don't think it's real. You
No.
know? I feel like in the possibility that
No.
there is a 1% chance that we are in a simulation.
No.
Yeah.
No. So honestly, out of any theory I've ever heard, that's the stupidest one.
Okay, what's the most compelling theory you believe in?
9/11.
No, it's fake.
No, it's not.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
What's your reasoning?
Bush did 9/11. No other reason.
You know who else did 9/11? Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
He did 9/11. I don't want to talk about 9/11. That's a touchy subject.
Also, time travel. I think that's stupid. Also,
No, fam. You don't know what you're talking about.
stupid.
Special relativity.
Time is not a thing.
No, it is a thing.
You can't change it.
You peasants.
You can't change time.
You can't change.
No,
time.
you can't. This doesn't make sense. I can't change what I did yesterday.
Yeah, you can.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
I can go back in time.
No, it's arbitrary.
It's not arbitrary. Okay, it is. No. Yeah, maybe it is arbitrary, but you can still change it.
No, you can't change something that's not real.
It's like a video, man.
You can't change something that's not real.
Huh?
Time's not real. It's an idea.
No, time is real.
No, it's not.
It's not an idea.
Time is a concept.
You're a concept.
It's an idea.
You're an idea.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's like.
Just like you can't change. Just like you can't change.
This is like you can touch it.
Yeah, you can't change
This controller,
time.
you can touch it.
You can't change. You can't touch time.
I can.
No.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Okay, maybe you know, but I feel like
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You don't know what you're saying.
No, I'm wrong.
You can't change time. Time is not a real thing. It's just an idea that we created. Just. Well, I can't think of anything else.
In that case, then everything is an idea we created.
No.
No? What do you mean no?
You can't create time. Physically, you can't
Okay,
make time, so you can't say that. Your argument is flawed.
Your argument is flawed.
No.
You go to the center of a black hole, time stops moving entirely.
That's just because that's my point. It's arbitrary. And who the fuck says that? Huh?
Science.
Yeah, and who said that?
We did.
Well, that just doesn't mean it's true.
Well, no, it doesn't, but
Black holes aren't even real.
what I'm getting at is that if you travel near, okay, let's say I'm here on Earth and then I go into space and I go travel at the speed of light, right? So my space-time path would start to curve because as you go faster and faster, you see like the light coming towards you, right? Which means that space and time's bending. And so you experience time faster than you on Earth.
And who's proved that?
Huh?
Who has proved that?
Einstein.
How?
E equals mc squared, bitch.
How does that prove that time is different?
Because I don't know. Okay, so it says that energy.
Because like I've
is
heard
equal
all
to
this shit that
mass.
like, oh, if I go to space and I come back in 5 years, that'll be like 50 years for somebody else.
No, that's bullshit. You have to be traveling really, really fast.
Doesn't matter how fast you go. That doesn't make any
It
sense.
does.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's like you travel. Think about it like as a pathway.
I don't.
The straightest path is the diagonal, but if you take any other curve, you'll take longer.
Okay, but just because you're taking longer doesn't mean you're gonna go age faster than somebody
You
else.
don't age faster, you age less. They age faster.
That's why. That doesn't make sense. Either way, if it's less or faster, that just still doesn't make sense.
That's because you're like,
You're just changing positions.
huh?
Yeah, you're just going from point A to point B. But how the fuck does that make you age quicker? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, because time has a different like flow. Like you
doesn't
still
make
get to the
sense.
same destination.
That's my
But time's
point.
ticking
Like
at
those
different
ideas,
rates. You
how
take
are those
longer to-
ideas proved?
Okay. So let's say we take a race, right? We do a race from here to the school. And I use a straight path. You take a shorter. Okay, now I see what you mean now.
Yeah, by the time I get there,
The same time as amount of time has passed for you.
yes. Even if I took longer, by the time I get there, you waited that extra time that it took me to get there. So I don't get it. Like I understand like the whole star shit. Like it takes
Yeah, but
a long time for the star's light to like travel here. Like that makes sense. But it doesn't make the star older.
Yeah, no, actually it does.
No.
Because we're seeing, you said that the light that it takes to reach
Yeah.
us takes longer.
Yeah, we're
So,
seeing it.
so we're seeing the star as it's older. Or
But
as
it's
it's
not there
younger,
anymore.
actually.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not there. This is
No.
because it's traveling. It's light.
Yes.
But if it's a person over there coming towards us, it's going to take a really long time for them to get here. But when they get here, it's going to be the same amount of time that it took from them to get there to here. So they shouldn't be older.
But they are.
Okay. How does that...
I'm honestly now confused into what I believe in.
How could that make sense? How can you be the same... How could the time that it took me to get here to here be the same as it is for... Okay, let's say I left today.
Yes, you left today.
I come over here. It takes me
You come
5
over
years.
to go to a house or something.
No, I go fucking to a star.
You go to a star.
Okay, it takes me 5 years to get there, and then I come back in 5 years. So it's been 10 years.
Yes.
Correct? So the person that stayed here is now 30. Because they're 20, so they turn 30 in 10 years. And the whole theory is that that person that left is supposed to age slower, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they would come back, and it was, for them it's 10 years, but for them it's like 5. That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, for the person on Earth,
It goes faster,
it goes faster.
right? That's what they say.
Oh yeah.
The people that left, it's slower. By the time they come back, it feels like they were gone for 5 years, but they were gone for 50 or
Yes.
whatever. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how that makes sense, and how that's proven. How could you prove that without actually doing it?
Well, we have proven it. That's why the GPS satellites are like not the time on them. Their time gets messed up.
That's just a signal.
No.
Yes, it's just a
they're
signal.
like they go so they're out of fast. Like their time gets messed up.
Huh? It's just a signal.
What do you mean the signal?
Yeah, it's just a signal. It takes longer for the signal to reach us.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I honestly don't know about that one. You're honestly making me question everything. I don't know. I gotta do some more research. And I feel like
That's not real.
time isn't real, but it is for this podcast because I think we've reached the cap on our.
I can't even see.
We're at an hour, man. Almost at an hour. Time is real.
Real.
Yes, it is.
Okay. The idea of time is weird though.
Time. I'm gonna do more research.
You can't change it.
Time is very, very weird. I'm gonna prove you that time is real.
You can't physically change time in any way.
I can use the Laplace transform and change time. I don't know what that means, but I can. No, this is it for the podcast. We'll continue next time about this time theory stuff. And maybe even talk about Shane Dawson, because we forgot to talk about Shane Dawson, even though we're talking about conspiracy series. So we'll discuss him later. Again, this has been the Kevin Squared podcast, season 2, rebooted of the Square. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. We rebooted the podcast. Season 2. You can probably find this on Kevin's YouTube channel. We actually probably should have said that at the very beginning.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be there by the time, so what does it matter?
I mean, yeah, what if they want to listen to more of our podcast? Only the real people stick to the end.
But it's gonna be on my channel either way.
Alright, guys, yeah, so for
It's
now...
it's not like they're gonna wait till the end of the video to find out where it is if they already found it.
That is very true. So this is very irrelevant unless you're listening to this on Spotify some years down in the future, or on iTunes when we become rich and famous. So in that case, hello from the past. I think I'm done here. That sounds stupid.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys. I won't see you guys. You'll hear us next time on the Kevin Squared podcast. Speedy out.
Okay, bye.